Hi, so let's talk about the analyze phase now. That is the third point of the DMAIC process, that is DMAIC, define, measure, we have already discussed. Now it's a part or time of analyzing the defects or the issues we got. First of all, it includes the point, or its definition is to identify why it is a problem occurring. We need to analyze it. So we have different methods to analyze it. First of all, identifying the performance gaps. We know that there is a point of brainstorming. So brainstorming is nothing but it is an idea generation tool to find solutions to the problems, right? In brainstorming, couple of people come together and do the discussions, play together, do the group discussions and idea optings, right? Couple of people are sitting together doing the brainstorming on a particular issue, and they are coming up with the ideas. It helps to open creative minds. It provides structure to participants. Yeah, it can be slow to get through. So brainstorming, this activity can be slow because there is a pace on the individual level. Another point is that fishbone diagram. I am hoping that you are very well aware of it, since in our last yellow belt training we have discussed about the diagram as well. It resembles the skeleton of a fish, which is called as Ishikawa diagram, and it represents the root causes as well. Identify possible root causes. So why the things are happening, it includes all the possible root causes. For example, I'm taking the example of Ethan's, which is there for our case study. Ethan's IMF bank is getting the issue of higher AHT. Can be a number of possible causes that why the AHT is high. It can be skill issue, will issue, training issue, can be possible, because of the resource crunch is there. So all these things must be there. Another point is 5 why analysis is nothing but you have to ask 5 times why till the time you are getting the response that why it is actually happening and what is the root cause of the basic part, why the concerned issue occurred, right? For example, AHT is high for Ethan's phone banking department, as I discussed. So root causes can be training issue, phone issue, keyboard issue, scanning issue, government issue, absenteeism and attrition. So these are the root causes which can be directly symbolized to the fishbone diagram, as I already discussed here. So 5 why is nothing but why it is happening, why training is not done, why people are not attentive, why their morale is low, why their motivation is not high. So it includes all these things, right? Another point I'll be talking about the Pareto chart. Pareto chart is nothing but we have root causes, but now need to check the critical root causes and issues. So we have a basic root causes, right, which we discussed in our brainstorming sessions and in 5i and a fishbone analysis as well. So Pareto includes the critical root causes, which is affecting the whole concept. So basically it includes it is a very simple and yet powerful chart. It is simple in a decreasing level. Follows 80-20 rule. 80% of the effects because of the 20% of the causes. There must be only 20% of the causes which lead to 80% of the issues. This is what it means. High number of data will give proper high data to be checked and taken care of, right? So this is what the Pareto chart includes. Another concept here is what is hypothesis. I am sure that hypothesis must be a very new concept to you all. So I want to discuss it with a very basic terminology. It is actually includes the analogy of law, and it can be used in any domain. It is not only using in this Lean Six Sigma certification or training, but it can be used in everywhere. For example, criminal is not found guilty until he is proven guilty, right? So for example, 2 lawyers are there, prosecutor and defendant. One person will say he is not guilty, defendant will say he is guilty, right, or whatever. So defendant will say he is not guilty and prosecutor will say yeah, he is guilty. So either the thing is true. We need to prove that. So for proving, there are 2 types of hypothesis. You have to always remember it. It includes null hypothesis and alternate hypothesis. So alternate hypothesis considered as H1, null hypothesis considered as H0. Alternate hypothesis is the actual hypothesis which is there present. For example, criminal is not found guilty. So this is the alternate hypothesis. Null hypothesis will be criminal is found guilty. I will be discussing the whole lot of examples in our next video. You'll be more clear in that. Thank you.